The WNBA viewership is on fire for the finals and the playoffs. The numbers just came in, and game one is the biggest game one ever outside of, it was 97 when they had a one-game format. Outside of that, this is the most viewed game one ever. So the game is growing. The league is growing. We'll jump in. We'll look at the exact numbers and talk about it a little bit because I'm excited to see the growth of the league we love so much. So contrary to what a lot of people want you to believe and feel, and I've seen so many narratives saying that this year is going to go down. People aren't going to watch it. There's a lot of people that don't like, who is it they were saying? Alyssa Thomas and DeWanna Bonner, and they don't like Asia Wilson, so it's not going to get viewed. And it looks like here, the numbers are out. 1.9 viewers. That is up 62% from last year. It peaked at 2.5. And what is this average? Sorry, let me look on the right screen. Oh, that's the countdown. Average 600,000. I don't even think I watched. Did I watch the countdown? It averaged 600,000. That's up 78%. And the 2025 playoffs average 1.2. That is up 16%. Chat, let's try to hit 2,500 subscribers as soon as possible. So if you're not following, hit the like button. It's your boy. So that just shows how much growth is happening when it comes to viewing the sport of the WNBA. And that's because it's a great product. It's been fun to watch these finals. This is the matchup I wanted to see. So yeah, I was never a fan of those sentiments of nobody's going to be watching this and things of that nature. Like, even if you're that type of person, I don't think you're really a fan of the W. You're a fan of one person or one team. But there's been plenty of years of me watching the NBA or football, and my team wasn't in the finals, but I still watched it, like, because I love the sport. You guys know I sit here and talk about the Sky and Angel all day, but I'm still locked in watching it. I can't say, yeah, I don't have a team in the finals, but I love Alyssa Thomas. Asia is the GOAT to me, so I'm fired up to watch this like one of my teams is in there. Technically, my team is New York. That's me and my son agreed that we will be New York Liberty fans because he loves everything New York. I love Sabrina. So it made sense for us to agree in the middle because in the NBA, we don't agree. Football, we don't agree. Baseball, so the W is our thing. So my team isn't even in the finals, but I'm watching everything. I'm watching all the YouTubers talk about it. I'm watching the games on my phone if I'm in the car doing something. I got 2 TVs on in the house with the game on it. Like, I'm locked in because I'm a true fan of the W. Just like us here that are followers of Angel Reese. We watched the Sky games that she didn't play in. I think I missed one, and that was the game they suspended her. I think I just didn't watch that game. Something like that. Yeah, I think that was a game I just didn't watch. But besides that, watched all those games, and that's being a true fan. And I don't understand these people that cheer for bad ratings and they don't want the game to grow. And we're seeing it now with Fee being attacked for things she said, trying to defend the players, trying to uplift the league, trying to require better from the higher ups. And now she's getting torn down. It's like there's a big group of people that are preying on the downfall of the W. And I don't get that. Just stay out of the W then. I mean, you can literally go support. You could go watch overseas women's basketball. There's AU you could watch, and those same people hate Unrivaled, so they're not going to watch that. But there's plenty you could do. Just stay away from the W if you really aren't a fan of the sport and you just around to bash the sport. It's silly, and you could see by the numbers the sport is going to grow, or you guys are secretly watching. It's one of the two. So again, it is just exciting to see these numbers. I don't know why I didn't click on it earlier, make it bigger. Hello. So yeah, that was for game one. The numbers for game one. That's great to see just how everybody came together and really watched that game. We were all tweeting and going crazy, and you're seeing good basketball. The matchups are great. They're great matchups. Then you have the surprise element of a Dana Evans catching fire, things that are like that's going on in the game. So it's actually been really fun to watch. Let's see the feedback. See Clark fans. Okay, they're talking about Clark fans. WNBA is up. I love it. You know, just things, women's sports been on an uptick. You know, just things like that. I love to see that. Like, that's the things we should be focusing on, man. That's really what we should be focusing on and not trying to tear down this beautiful league. It's an amazing league. The games are being called by Ryan, and I think Rebecca's on there with Ryan. So it's just been a great watch. Somebody saying nobody's watching Aces versus Mercury Hoops, huh? Yeah, and that was just the narrative online was like nobody's going to watch it. And so that's kind of what the replies are saying. Nobody wants to see the C. That's what a lot of people are saying. And yeah, these two have been balling. They are being Kobe and Shaq right now. And again, it's great. It's a great watch. Like, and we're looking at Asia, what she might do. She might mess around and get her, what, 4th ring? Or she has 2. So she's going to get her 3rd ring this quick into her career. What is she at? 7 years, 8 years, 3 rings. And what is she? 4 MVPs. Like, Asia might do something really special. And if they win this one, it's time to really, really call them a dynasty. And so that is something worth watching, whether you have a dog in the fight or a team to cheer for. Watch some greatness. This is something, if you really love the W, in 10 years, you'll be telling your kids, and in 40 years, you'll be telling your grandkids, man, I remember watching Asia go for 6 rings like Jordan. You know, she has the opportunity. If her and Jackie Young stay together and then start getting a little younger around them and getting the right pieces around them, they're going to be a problem. If, like, you could see how well Dana Evans is playing with those players. So why, that's a little bit of a blueprint. Okay, let's go get us a couple more Dana Evans, but let's get one that can really, really shoot. Let's get one with some size. But these are the type of players that work really well, that don't require a lot, but they also add so much value to the game plan, and they get to catch people off guard. If you got a couple microwave type of players, man, with Asia, with Jackie, this could be the dynasty. And those could be the cornerstones for that dynasty. So this is something to be watching for. And then you got Aaliyah Nye. She can hoop. She's just a rookie. She's just young. You don't want to throw her out there right now. She doesn't understand pro defense yet. But I think she just lacked the opportunities during the regular season to really get in there and learn it. Because when they went on that run, it was just like, let's just keep going. We don't have time to hold somebody's hand right now. We got to go on this run to get back in the playoffs and get in good position, and they did. So Aaliyah Nye, I'm looking for her next year to take a big leap. But again, you're seeing a little bit of blueprint for the Aces, just like you did with Jordan and Kobe and Shaq. You're starting to see what type of players we need to go after and plug those players right into the system of what we're doing. And we might be looking at a dynasty that could last a long time. The Aces have the facility. They've been selling out games. What do they have? Back-to-back sellout years. So they have a big crowd, big fan base. So they're going to be attractive for more people to come join them. If you're a big wing and can catch and shoot 3 and D, why not go play with Asia and Jackie? Right? They're doing it with Jewel Lloyd, and she's just on the back end. She's on the back end, and in the final, she's stepping up. She's helping. She's doing what she was brought to do a little bit more, but she's doing right now. And so if you start replacing her, it's going to be a time where she needs to be replaced. You get a younger 3 and D with some size. You know, now you kind of know what players to plug and play with the Aces, and you're going to watch them take over. That's what I think. So I'm going to think we're in the middle of a dynasty, but you don't know because this offseason, everybody's a free agent. So we might see some big threes. We might see some big, insane teams load up and be ready to run. So we don't know where it's going to go, but I'm enjoying it. I love the numbers. Love to see what's going on in the W. Let's keep growing and watching these ladies. I'm AJ. This is my mic. Peace.